Hi! In a previous video, I spoke about forgiveness and its importance in our spiritual journey. Today, I wanted to talk about when it's difficult for us to find forgiveness for people that have really hurt us, whether it be once or something that has occurred over and over again. And sometimes it's even more difficult when these people that we harbor unforgiveness for are still a part of our lives. So today I wanted to talk about two tools that I have used and many others have used and have found effective. So let me start by talking about the first method. Method one is writing a letter. In this letter, you want to write it to the person that has caused you the offense. And you want to write down your honest feelings about everything that occurred that still hurts inside of you. Convey that to the person that you have not yet forgiven as best as you possibly can. The letter itself does not have to be a certain length. It can be as short as a couple of sentences or pages, depending on what you have always wanted to let out. Then, once you're done writing that letter, I recommend you reading it out loud with your hand on your heart and read it throughout the whole letter. If you need to, read it more than once out loud. And when you're done, you can burn it, you can rip it up and throw it away, you could keep it. The one thing that I want to add, though, as a side note, is this letter is not to be sent to the person that offended you. This tool is meant to help you to release so that you can find it easier to find forgiveness for that person or people and receive healing in your own heart. You may need to write more than one letter. If so, that's okay and not uncommon. Do only write one letter a day and see how you feel after 24 or so hours to see if you feel lighter and less burdened or weighed down by that situation. The second tool I want to talk about is something that may seem a little different or uncomfortable, but it's an imagination tool that is highly effective. But you may feel a little awkward, and that's okay. Don't judge yourself. I'm just preempting it just in case you do. It's actually kind of fun. And if you don't like to write, this tool is right up your alley. Okay, so here it is. You want to find a place where you are by yourself and you have two chairs facing each other. And if you don't have two chairs, that's okay. Just two places where you could sit across from two locations. So place two chairs right in front of the other, or if you have a sofa, and then there's a coffee table in front. And if you can sit on that coffee table, that works too. Or you can pull up a chair in front of the couch. So, okay, when you sit in the first chair, you are yourself. And as you are going to speak to that empty chair and talk to that person and tell them your feelings, why you're hurting, why you can't forgive them, why you're angry, why you're sad, or whatever feelings that you feel. Stand authentic to how you're feeling and what you're thinking, and let it all out. No holds barred. And if you get emotional, that's the whole point. It's okay. So give yourself permission to show up however you need to. And take as long as you need to tell them everything that you've wanted to always say. And when you're done, you're going to move to that second chair. And when you're in this chair, you are going to pretend that you are that person that hurt you. And you are going to respond to everything that you just told that person. And respond in the way that you would hope that person would respond. The ideal, best case scenario. And let that person respond to what your feelings and your hurts were as authentically as possible as you would hope. Not what you perceive that person would say, but what you would want to hear. What would make you feel better. That's super important in this exercise. And take as long as you need to in that response. And then when that person is done, that's you, but as that person, as you're playing that actor role, you're going to go back into chair one as yourself again and respond to what that person said. And then you're done with the first session of it. You may need to revisit this practice. I encourage you, just like with the writing tool, to not tackle more than one session at a time so that you can process through your feelings. Because you may find that you're going to think about it and you may have some emotion about it, and allow yourself to feel those feelings. In order for us to find freedom and to be able to receive grace from God and to receive the ability, the strength in order to move forward and to let go of the baggage that we've been carrying, we have to be able to not be afraid of genuinely feeling our emotions. If they want to come up, our emotions are a gift for us to receive healing. And when we repress them, that's when we can get sick. If we're repressing our emotions long enough, eventually it wears on our bodies. It definitely weighs on our minds and our spirits. So feel your emotions. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is the gift. So if you need to use these tools multiple times, you can absolutely use them interchangeably if need be. Like I said, I have used these tools for people that have hurt me very severely. And some of these people are still in my life because we're family. Do know that once you are genuinely able to forgive whoever hurt you. You are going to find a level of freedom in your life. You're going to feel lighter in your body, and your energy will seem and feel uplifted. Not just seem, it will be uplifted. Your energy will, your energetic body. And that's it. If you have any questions or need clarification regarding these practices at all, please do not hesitate to reach out. It's what I'm here for. I hope that you find greater love for yourself and for others as you journey to expand in your spirit. Know that as you forgive others, it's an automatic thing that happens in you cultivating greater self-love for yourself. It's an automatic result of greater self-love. I am sending you so much joy and grace and love and support from over here as your friend and as your cheerleader to forgive those that have hurt you, because I know it's tough.